This is the We Get Outdoors 6 in 16 interview series where we introduce you to some of the world's leading outdoor and adventure gear brands and the brains behind them. Your chance to get a real behind the scenes look into what's happening currently and in the future for outdoor brands that you love. So 6 questions in under 16 minutes. Scott Shumake, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Cool. Scott, so who are you and why should we care?
All right. My name is Scott Shumake. I'm from Spokane, Washington. Why you should care? I'm an artist. I truly believe I'm a delegate of God. I use sacred geometry to explain how everything is connected.
That is very cool. So let's talk a bit about solidfirepits.com. What should our listeners know about solidfirepits.com?
Solid Fire Pits, what you may not see when you click the website is that they're kinetic. They spin in 360 degrees, and the top of the tripod is a bearing housing that allows the whole fire pit to spin in 360 degrees.
That is pretty cool. And if you go onto I love going onto your website and your Facebook page, and you get to see these things in action. Jeepers, that one by the river is stunning. So
Thank you. Yeah, I did that video yesterday.
Really? Jeepers, I love it. I love the contrast between the flow of the water and then the spinning of your fireplace. It looks very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. It was quite a trek getting that fire pit down there. It was quite the hill to get. I went up and down the hill probably 8 times.
It's a good workout. So you've mentioned obviously that your fire pit spins, which is pretty unique and cool. But what's the thing that sets your brand or business apart from your competition?
All right. Well, my fire pits, they're the geometric design. There's not really any other kinetic sculptural fire pits that are of a geometric design. And there's, as far as I know, no kinetic fire pits at all. And so, 1, they're sacred geometric design. 2, they're kinetic. 3, they have, not all fire pits have full cooking capability. You can hang a Dutch oven on them. You can put a grill that has 3 level options on it. And one thing that they're, really sets it apart is just how safe they are, in my opinion. I've been burning them for the last 3.5 years, and because they're up off of the ground and in a given, container, they're just really safe.
And you were telling me earlier about how you go about the process of securing orders and then building.
Right, yeah. So my current strategy has been to focus my efforts on sales and marketing. And then by doing that, by making the sale first before I make the fire pit, it allows me to, when I do make the fire pit, produce it at the highest quality, because I haven't, kind of lost that focus by focusing on quantity over quality.
So your fire pits are top of the range. The quality of those fire pits are second to none, hey?
Yeah, absolutely. They're something, like I said, I've been making them for 3.5 years now. And a fire pit that I made a couple of years ago, I've been burning and burning since. And it's from a kind of a lighter gauge material than I would ever normally use. And I still haven't burnt through it. So, and today I use an 1/8 inch thick, or in some cases on the heavy duty models, 1/4 inch thick base plates. So you're just never going to burn through them. They're truly like a lifelong investment, a utility, a portable thing that you could take camping. You could take it to events. You could take it to a friend's party. And truly you could stay warm and cook anywhere.
How heavy are your fire pits?
So the standard one, which isn't the heavy duty one, I'll call it the rustic D12 when you see it on the website. That one's only 28 pounds. And then the legs range from anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds as well.
Geez, it's incredible for what you're getting, hey? So what is the big secret thing that you're currently working on that your customers will love?
I'm working on something that people have been hammering on me for quite some time, is to design a completely collapsible version of my design, something that with hinges and maybe cotter pins can create the 3D geometry that out of flat shapes that are then pieced together.
That would be properly cool. That's like in your backpack, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, very cool. So what do you believe is the future of the outdoors and the outdoor industry?
The future of the outdoors industry, I truly think it's just getting together and it's maybe not even the future, it's reconnecting with what we've always done, is gather with our family and friends around a fire and cook meat and maybe vegetables and just really have an evening of just genuine connection with our loved ones. And I don't think it's necessarily the future as much as reconnecting with what we've always been since the beginning of time. That's
very cool. Yeah, it's a very powerful message at the moment. And obviously your fire pit is central to that environment.
Exactly.
So what's your message to all the people that get out in the outdoors?
I say do it more. The more you can get out there and just literally, it's comparable to investing in yourself. The more time you create, the more time you will have. And so the more time you invest in just getting out there, getting out into nature, the more time you will have to do so, because it's like a form of perpetual motion where it becomes a way of life. You're just always out there in nature, you're breathing fresh air, and it's just, I think it's really, truly one of the main ways to connect with who we truly are.
Scott, you've survived the 6 in 16 questions.
Nice.
I'd like to encourage all of you to check out Scott and Solid Fire Pits. You can find him at solidfirepits.com. He's on Facebook. Go and look at his videos. Go and look at the images of the fire pits. They are truly unique, and you can just really imagine yourself hanging out around them. So visit their social media and website, and we'll be putting the details in the description below. Scott, thank you
so much. Also, you can check me out on the other different social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is actually where I've gained my most traction in the recent times. I have over 13,000 followers on there right now, and it's been pretty cool to really get some traction online. So I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. It means the world to me.
Cool, Scott. Thank you for your time today, and may 2021 be an epically successful year for Solid Fire Pits.
Thank you so much. You have an awesome day. You got up super early. You're dedicated. That means a lot.